You need to go play. I need to do my thing. You need to go play. Yeah, I know. Go find Chewy. Okay, go. Hey everybody, this is Jackie with VSG and PSA, and I am filming on my back porch today, and because it is beautiful, because Hurricane Michael came sweeping through here very, very quickly and actually did more damage in our area than Hurricane Florence did, surprisingly enough, and like in my immediate area, because it had so much wind and really crazy wind. A lot of people lost trees, a lot of people lost power. We didn't, thank goodness, but it was crazy. So it was kind of like another day, another hurricane, but also it was some pretty intense weather. So Mother Nature, you can skip us now. You don't necessarily need to go on and take out your wrath on anyone else, but you know, we feel like we're good. We're good for now. And I mean, the kids have missed so much school due to hurricane days, which is crazy. They missed 2 days of school this week. Just because there was potential damage that they had to assess at different schools across the county, and so they just canceled it for everybody. So here's my one thing: we better not have a single snow day this year. I don't like the cold anyway. I don't like winter. I could live without snow unless I'm skiing in it or sitting in a hot tub in a snow-covered area. To me, there is zero purpose to snow, much less we really don't get a lot of snow. We tend to get more ice, and which makes life very, very difficult. So this is my plea for Mother Nature. Not a single snow day, please. Not any snow this year. We just don't need it. We don't need it. That's my plea there. Okay, so let's talk about weight loss stuff, because this is really what this channel is about. So introduction, my name is Jackie with VSG and PSA. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on April 27th, 2018 with Dustin Bermudez, Dr. Dustin Bermudez at Rex Bariatrics in Raleigh, North Carolina. My high weight was 228. My day of surgery weight was 208. And last week I was 1 week after getting back from vacation, where I had gained 5 pounds, and I was actually back down to the same weight I was before I left, which was really great, which means I had gained 5 pounds during vacation, 10, 11 days of vacation, but lost it all very quickly. So I was back down to my 162.8 no, 162.1. I can't remember, I'm sorry. I'll put in the stats below. But today, or Friday, yesterday, when I weighed in, I was 158.8. Woo! So I'm in a new decade, which, whatever we call that. So a new 10, so I'm in the 150s, which is, again, a huge milestone for me. It has been a very long time. My BMI now is 29 even, which is great, getting closer and closer, inching closer and closer to that healthy BMI of 25, so very much excited about that. But that means I've lost 69.2 pounds since surgery, so just this far from 70, and I've lost 49.2 since, I'm sorry, 69.2 since high weight, 49.2 since surgery, so I'm just this close to 50 pounds since surgery, and I'm not even 5 months post-op yet. No, I am 5. I'm not 6 months post-op yet, so I'm really proud of myself for seeming to, I'm seeming to be doing okay. I'm doing all right. But the interesting thing I think here is that since my vacation, if you really look at the weight I gained and then lost via vacation, I really gained, I lost like 7 pounds in 2 weeks, which is pretty good. Again, I think that weight loss, or the weight gain during vacation, a lot of it had to do with the extra sodium I was eating, the water that I wasn't drinking, and probably some other dehydration that came with the kinds of foods and alcoholic beverages maybe that I drank. So anyway, I'm trying to keep an eye on the dog because he's out here. So one of our dogs is out here with me. So anyway, I thought that I think I'm doing well. I think I'm staying on track. Things that frustrated me this week that I was surprised by. I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner. And then I was also just surprised that it kind of came out of me kind of vehemently. But I'll tell you, and I think maybe this is a little backlash from being on vacation and being a little more lax with things. But I will tell you that I got angry this week. Like, it was a visceral kind of angry reaction because I was eating something that I really liked that tasted good. It was healthy stuff. It was salmon. And I fixed myself like a 6-ounce portion for some reason of this baked salmon that we had. It was leftovers, and I reheated it, and it looked so good, and I was so hungry, and I was eating it and eating it, and I was probably eating it faster than I should have, and I was eating it, and I was getting all the good feels of eating something that was tasted good and that I wanted. And then I got full to the point where I was like, I know I need to stop, and I was, you know, full to, not to the point where I was uncomfortable, but I was full, and I got mad. Like, I was so mad that I couldn't eat the rest of that. Like, this is the first time since surgery this has happened, and I've heard other people kind of mention, you know, I think this again ties so into and very clearly demonstrates the whole, is my dog going to the bathroom back there? I'm sorry if he's doing that. I'm looking behind you. Hey, Gus, come here. Burgess, come here. Gus. I don't trust him because we don't have an invisible fence, and there's a street back there where people walk on it a lot, and sometimes he'll take off after people just to be friendly, and then he's hard to get to come back. He was a stray, and so he didn't learn all the rules really young. Anyway, okay, so I got angry. Come here, Gus. I got angry because it was purely an emotional, mental kind of reaction, and that was new for me. I had not encountered that kind of, you know, I've just been kind of rolling along, and I've been lamenting, oh, I wish I could eat that, or wish, you know, I wish I weren't so full, that looks so good. But I've been so good about kind of only having small portions in front of me or using small plates, that I didn't feel too deprived. But this was one of those times where it really ticked me off, and that's just a new feeling for me. I don't know if anybody else has kind of encountered that. I know that lots of people say they encounter kind of the emotional hunger and the mental hunger piece of it, but I was mad. Like it ruined my mood for like a good hour. And again, I'm one of these people that I can get in a bad mood and then I get rid of it pretty quickly. But no, I was like, I churned on that for like hours and mentioned it to my husband and complained about it and moaned about it, and it was very almost kind of a childish temper tantrum. But I was really ticked off that I couldn't eat more. And yeah, I just thought that was kind of strange. And 2 hours later, when I had, you know, I digested enough and I really could have gone back and eaten more of that, I was still so ticked off about it that I didn't want that. I wanted something worse. Like I think I opened up a pack of pork rinds, because I felt like, well, you know, even though pork rinds are pseudo okay, they do have a lot of fat, I still opened those up because I thought, well, I'm not going to eat something healthy, because now I have enough room. I'm going to eat something that's not necessarily healthy, which was just, again, such self-sabotage. It was just ridiculous. Let me go check on the dog. Anyway, that was really it. I don't have really anything else, you know, to bring you guys up to speed on, because I feel like I'm working on getting on track and dealing with, you know, those kind of emotional things. So I don't want to waste any more time, because I don't really have anything else to update, except for that we're very happy here that after these storms have gone through, Michael took all of the humidity out to sea, which is great, because North Carolina was very humid and hot even up until a week ago. And so now we have a gorgeous fall day. It was only 50 something this morning on my walk. I wore like long leggings and a sweatshirt on my Saturday morning walk, and now it's time to break out the fall boots and clothing for however long that lasts, and maybe go find a fall festival or something. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Bye.